Hi everyone, it's Jen on the go. Welcome back to this channel, or if you are new here, welcome to this channel. Instacart shoppers all over the country didn't see batches last week, or the batches were dreadfully sparse. In fact, it was the slowest week to date from coast to coast, according to shoppers. And of course, this prompted me to reach out directly to a chat support agent who has helped me in the past through my Instagram account for insight or answers into why this is happening. He did tell me what he knows about the batch slowdown, along with the reason Instacart shifted to the virtual care assistant for shoppers. And the bot rings are taking over Costco, and nothing is being done about it. I'm going to show you photos of these bot rings that were sent to me from another viewer who is also an Instacart shopper. Stay with me because we are getting into all of this right now. Okay, let's go. For the Instacart shoppers who play by the rules, last week was really tough, even for the shoppers who work and live in the busier areas. Since about Tuesday of last week, the batches just about came to a complete halt. Definitely abnormal, even for me, where I typically, even on a slow day, will see some batches appear throughout the course of the day. But for 3 solid days, not one single batch was I able to see in the queue. So something was definitely up, and many shoppers from coast to coast were stating the same thing. Here are a few examples. One person said, I haven't seen batches in a few weeks and I have a 5-star rating, but I see some guy almost daily doing 3 batches at a time with 3 different phones. Wonder how. Here's another one. Starting to get desperate here. Haven't got even 1 batch today. Another. I contacted support earlier today. She told me I wasn't the only one contacting in, and they are aware that there is an issue. She gave me a ticket number and said, just try to hold out and take whatever you can if it pops up. A tad frustrating because Instacart knows there's definitely something going on. I hope they can fix it sooner than later. Even veteran shoppers of 4 years were struggling to see batches last week. You know what doesn't work though, and it's really getting annoying, is when Instacart shoppers are repeatedly told, either from chat support or other shoppers, all you have to do is uninstall the app and reinstall the app and the batches will start pouring in. Or here's another one. Just put your phone on airplane mode and then take it off. Make sure it stays on for 3 minutes and then you should start seeing batches. Your phone will trigger the batches to come in. Or all you have to do is log out and log back in and that should do the trick. Are you kidding me? That is such a waste of time, and it simply is not true. It doesn't work. What Instacart shoppers do need to be doing though is making sure that their Instacart app is updated and on the latest version. I did reach out to this Instacart chat support agent who has been so helpful to me in the past so that I could get this information to you guys. He is the one that provided me all of the Instacart scripted chats that they were required to say to shoppers. He was very responsive, and every time I reach out to him, he's pretty immediate in getting back to me, and I really appreciate that. So if he's watching, I just want to say thank you so much. But here is what he stated. So I asked him about the batch slowdown because we're all getting concerned and a little worried because we know that Instacart does not communicate with shoppers whatsoever when it comes to the issues we need to know. He stated this, and I'll put it right here. As usual with every update, shoppers receive low batches. But this time, even we agents are also affected. From past few days, I have not conducted any active order chat, and most of the good ratings come from those. I think as governments are uplifting restrictions, more people want to shop on their own and more shoppers are joining Instacart, so less batches. There have definitely been updates and a lot of back and forth on what that batch queue screen behaves like. And including yesterday, where shoppers were receiving these pop-ups all of a sudden that state, new batch available, tap to see details and claim it before it runs out. Here's the problem. I was so excited because this happened to me yesterday, which was a Sunday. And again, I want to know if you guys had the same experience. The batches that were popping up for me, I'm going to show you what these look like. Most of them, I would say 90% of them had 0 tips attached to them. So for me, that was a hard pass. I couldn't do it. But let me know in the comments below if you guys saw that same update where now they're saying, hurry before time runs out, get these batches. But the batches I was seeing did not have tips attached to them. at least yesterday, and I haven't been shopping today. With this new app update, it's telling shoppers to drive to a complete different location to better their chances of seeing the best batch. This is actually what I call a wild goose chase, a hopeless pursuit of something unattainable. In fact, never once have I received one of these prompts and was able to receive a batch from where Instacart told me to go. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have had any success with that app update. To me, it's just like they're dangling a carrot in front of all their shoppers and say, go here, because at least we'll pretend like there is going to be a batch there. That's what it feels like. No more. Enough of the crazy cycle of driving around trying to find a batch. Really, most Instacart shoppers are already aware of the change in how shoppers get in touch with live Instacart chat support. And this is done through the virtual care assistant, which pretty much means let's make Instacart shoppers jump through a lot of hoops to deter them from getting to chat support, because that really is what it's like. This chat support agent who is helping me told me exactly why Instacart changed this and why they implemented this new policy. Here's what he stated. He said this is to keep the shoppers active, because for every chat an agent has with the shopper, Instacart has to pay Teleperformance a certain amount of money, and there are a lot of dead chats. That's what they call them. And this is when shoppers will be talking to an agent and the shopper will leave the chat while the chat screen is still open. And if you guys don't know, or maybe you do know, but most chat support agents aren't just working with one Instacart shopper. They are working with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and more at one time. So what happens is all of these shoppers wait and they get tired of it, and so they abandon the chat, and then Instacart is charged for that chat. So this is why the virtual care assistant was set up, to deter shoppers from getting to chat support, because that idle time is costing Instacart way too much money. He also told me, in addition to this, chat support is also suffering because their pay and their incentive rely on the ratings that they receive from Instacart shoppers. So now a lot of shoppers are abandoning the process of getting to a live agent. So chat support agents aren't receiving the amount of 5 stars that they once were, so it's hurting them as well. Interesting, right? This is Instacart's precise design. God forbid they make it any easier on the shoppers who need help. And finally, the bots. There is an increase in bot activity. Third-party intruders are getting more blatant and aggressive in solicitations and their visibility. The bot users are working in groups, and these are organized professional bot rings, not the one-off single bot users. Another shopper who I've been working with on exposing these bots is a full-time shopper. She maintains a 5-star rating with a low speed and is incredibly professional, and her, like so many other of us, take this job seriously. She goes to the Costco parking lot every day to try to get the best batches, and every single day she is there, she encounters these bot rings. So what she has decided to do was start photographing them and also start having conversations with them, which is what she did. I'm going to share with you an example of one of the conversations she had with one of these bot users. This shopper sent me so many photographs, but I am going to narrow it down to a few. But here, I'm going to put the photos right here. You can see a picture of these fake Instacart users. These are bot rings, and as you can see, there are multiple people standing around, congregating in a circle next to the ringleader. It's usually more than 3 people in a bot ring. So here's a photo of what this looks like. Everybody's blurred out, including license plates. And then here's another photograph of another ring. So there are several rings in her particular Costco. They meet in this Costco parking lot every single morning. It is a systemized, strategic bot ring. This shopper, who I admire so much, is so sick of seeing this every single day and this not being addressed. And this is only in one Costco. It's happening everywhere, but this is just an example. It's really terrible that people who do the right thing are the people who are penalized. This shopper follows the bot rings into the store because they get the over $100 batches. They make certain of it because they have the bot. They bought it. And then this shopper gets the leftovers, which is usually around a $30 order. So it's very disheartening to know that you are a vetted shopper and see this ring of people walk in and grab the botches right from underneath you, and to be able to see it visibly with your own eyes. So this is what she sees. So she gets into the store every day, and she said they were just in there. They're just very obvious. The cashiers, who she is friends with because she's been shopping in this Costco forever, stated to her, these individuals who claim they are from Instacart never, ever take an order under $100. So again, proof that a cashier said they always have these high orders and they're in multiples. And then you can see, I'm going to put another few photos here for you guys, the quantity of items that these bot users have. They pile up their boxes. Again, there are multiple people shopping. They have the fake lanyards on. This is telling because this makes them feel legit. But they are completely cleaning house and cleaning up. And they're sweeping these Costco's clean with the customer orders that should go to vetted Instacart shoppers. This shopper also approaches the individuals in this bot ring. She'll have conversations with them. She shared with me one of the conversations she actually had with one of these users in the bot ring. It goes like this. So you're doing Instacart? They say, yes. She says, wow, that's a big order. How'd you get that? And they throw their hands up and say, it just comes to me. And then this shopper says, really? How? And they say to her, I'm here early, or I have a high rating. And then they walk off and then they end the conversation. Then this shopper pursued this further and said, I have a high rating too, but I never see big orders like that. That's impressive. How did you get that? They say to her, my rating is very high. This shopper says to them, how high? You ready for this? They said, very high. You know, like a 9 or a 10. Very high. Then he walks off with his flat. Full of items, the stack boxes, they all have the same stacking packing system. The cashiers verify they're there like that every single day. Unbelievable. So here you have the blatantly, it's blatant. The cashiers see it. These bot users are saying their ratings are a 9 or a 10. That's a dead giveaway right there. This vetted Instacart shopper who continues to help me to expose these bot rings asked if I would ask Instacart a very simple question. And that is, why, Instacart, do you continue to allow this to happen? And then she stated, we deserve that answer. Why would Instacart want dishonest shoppers who don't have verified accounts, who are using illegal third-party apps and that are strictly against their own platform's policy? It's just a simple answer here. So Instacart, we hope, will listen to us and to take notice and at least acknowledge that this is happening, because shoppers aren't stupid. We see this in our stores every single day, and it's not right. It is immoral, and again, it's putting these customers at risk, which is dangerous and negligent. Between the updates, the excessive amount of shoppers, and the bots, until Instacart takes better care of the face of their company, shoppers are SOL. I know I have talked about the bots plenty, but I will keep talking about the bots until this makes Instacart or the customers uncomfortable, because it's certainly making shoppers uncomfortable. Please let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the bots and any help that you can give all of us so that we can keep this in the light and keep these bots exposed. So anything you know, please comment me, please email me, because I promise you I'm not stopping until Instacart pays attention to this. This is not okay, it's not right, and it has to stop. I personally thank every single one of you for being here today with me, for watching this video, and for your support. I truly cannot do this without you and for your help. I am no expert. I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but there is a platform here where we can make a difference and we can be heard, and we can do that together with one voice. Instacart, Fiji needs to pay attention. She's the new CEO. Here's hoping. Please comment in the comments below. That helps this be heard. Your voice matters, and I need your help. I can't do this without you. Please let me know your stories of seeing bots. Please email me. Please show them to me. We can use this platform to expose all of this because I'm so sick of it. And I know you guys are sick of it too. Anything you can do to help, please let me know in the comments below. I am listening. I respect you all immensely, and we just can't allow this to happen. We definitely just can't sit and watch it. That's not who I am. So again, thank you all so much for your support. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.